Hey guys, so this is a different video than I normally do. I was talking with some friends in the gym one day and I was telling them about the kind of stretches I do before coming to the gym, because I always stretch at home before coming, so just so I get all the time I can to climb and I feel limber while doing it. And a lot of them really liked my stretches, and they suggested I do a video on my stretches in case they ever want to do my stretches, or maybe you want to do some stretches sometime. They mainly focus with my hips and everything, so I can get my hips open so I can get close to the wall. But I'll just take you through my stretches today and you can try them out. I've noticed that my flexibility has really gotten better doing these, so I would say that they're pretty good, but that's just me. Anyway, starting out, I'll only do one side for everything, but you do them for both sides. But for a video, it's just going to be faster to me show you one side and then you just do both sides that way. So start in a plank. I always do a nice downward dog to get the back of the leg stretched first. So we go into that, back into a plank, and then you lift your leg as high up to your hands as you can, and then drop your back knee. And that's gonna stretch out this leg right here into your hip. And if it's not really giving you the stretch you want, you can lean into it. It's usually what I do, and you'll really start to feel it. You start to feel it, that feels good, just keep it there. But I'll do this for a few seconds, and then once I'm done with that, I just pop back up and then pop my leg back and then do the other leg. After that, I go back into a downward dog, get a nice little stretch again. Then we go up with the leg, but inside behind the hands, and then you drop all the way down. And this is going to really open up your hip. And if you can get your elbows down. This is what I do. And then I really just flex that hip out. This is probably one of my favorite hip stretches. And I'll stay in this pose for a while, and then you just go back up on your arms, back up on your toe, and then take your leg back into a plank, do the other leg. Now after this, I go into a sit, and then from here it gets pretty normal. I just do some toe stretches, see how far I can get down, and then I'll also bring my other hand over so you stretch out this entire side of your body. It's really nice. Oh, it feels good. And then just do the other leg. After that, I go into butterflies. This is my favorite one. So you just put your feet together, bring them close to your hips, knees as far down as you can get them. My hip just popped. That means I'm doing good. So once you get all that done, if it's pretty stretched out already, you can just hang out like this. But if you've done it a lot and you get better at it, you can drop down to your elbows like I do. And if you get really good at it, you just put your head to the floor. And this is what I like. And this you'll really feel in your hips. And it feels really good. Yep, I just hang out in this for a while. Sometimes I'll put my hands out, see how low I can get my chest to the ground. Really open up the hips. Then after that, I go into, I don't know the names for these poses either. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with remembering names to things, so I just do them how I remember the motions. But I think this one's called Pigeon Pose. I could be wrong, or it's frog or something. I don't know. But basically you just have your knees at a 90-degree angle with your hips, and then you spread the hips out as much as you can. This is where I kind of lack the flexibility, is like sort of in the split stance. But this will really open up all of your hips. And if you can, you scoot your knees out just a little bit more. Yeah, bounce in it. That's kind of dirty. Don't bounce. And then after that, this next one, you'll need a wall. You find a nice flat wall, and it's kind of like a toe touch, but you're forcing yourself down more, but you're using the wall as stability, so you get a better stretch, because in a toe touch you're not going to be able to go as far. But basically You just go like you're going into a toe touch. And I like to angle out a little bit, but you just slide into the wall just until it gets like uncomfortable for you, but it gets a real nice stretch on the back of the legs. Plus, you're going to help your flexibility a lot like this for normal toe touches. And then you just come out of it. But apart from that, I just do like some shoulder stretches too to get my arms into it. But it's basically all I do to get warmed up to go to the gym. And if you liked the video like this and want other like tips, tricks, other things that I do to prepare for climbing or with climbing, comment below. But if you like this, maybe you can just do them at home. It's really nice to stretch. I'm not super good with yoga, but I try. And I feel like that's the point, is that you try. Anyway, there you go.